Greetings, welcome to the Bushcraft Survival Series. This series is going to be about the cook kit, or I should say my cook kit. Basically, I have 3 cook kits that I'll take out, and I'm going to give you my personal grade of each kit, or each cook kit that I show you. I've had several different other cook kits that's not part of my chosen kits. I've had these kits for 3 to 4 years, some of them even longer, and they've lasted through many of campouts, many times of being tossed around outside, lots of dirt time. So with that said, let's get going with the cook kit, and I'll explain exactly why I chose each kit when I start showing you. Let me just adjust the camera for you. Alright, the first cook kit, which I already have them all taken out of their cases, kind of makes it a little bit easier on me, is the GI cook kit. This here, right off the bat, I'm going to rate this as a B+, a solid B+. I always take this one out either when I'm hunting or if we're going out for a day trip. I'll sometimes grab this. It's very dependable. Obviously with the GI cup, and if you're going to notice with most of my cook kits, all my handles, they all fold in, so this way I can nest them all together easy. The downfall with this kit though is that the bottle is plastic, and with a plastic bottle you can't directly put it in the fire, something that I like to do. And so if you want to purify water, you have to use the cup and then pour it into your GI cup. Unless if you have tablets, then you can just kind of shake it up. You know, obviously you want to make sure that the lid's loose a little bit, so mostly so this way you purify the excess stuff around the lip. Inside the kit, I'll always have a titanium spoon. This spoon, it goes with pretty much all my kits, so if I decide to take another kit, I'll take this one. So, oh, and also inside the pouch here, I'll always have matches and a couple water purified tablets. Make sure with the water purified tablets, they do have an expiration date on them, so you're going to have to keep those updated if you don't use them very often. Basically, if people don't know, and I'm sure many do, it all gets nested like that, and then it goes inside the pouch, and then I'll tuck the spoon right inside the pouch. My next cook kit would be my GSI. This is a GSI kettle. I give this a solid B+. What's nice about it is that if you're out there with more than one person, you know, or I should say out there, you know, with someone else, you can boil enough water for coffee, for your mountain house, your ramen noodles, for 2 of you, and also get a cup of coffee. Now with these kettles, they have 2 different types of kettles. They have this one here, which is stainless steel, and then they have the stainless steel that is has like this black coating on it. Now that black coating one you can't put directly in the fire. This one here you can. I put this in the hot cold beds all the time. I've hardly ever used the handle to hang it from. I don't think I ever did, because I usually just toss it right on in. What comes with this kit are 2 cups, or they consider 1 bowl 1 cup. I usually use 2 as bowls, and then this one here can be a cup. Obviously you got your sipper here. Bad part is that obviously this cannot go inside of a fire, but I still rate this as a B+ because it does come in handy. I have a billy pot, which I'm not even going to show, the zebra billy pot, which is good. There's nothing wrong with the zebra billy pots. The only problem is that it takes up too much room. this here, everything gets all nestled inside, like so. And then inside the bowl, you can put your coffee and your cocoa in there. Spices, with, you know, pretty much anything that will fit inside there. Usually I'll just have a separate food bag for all my cook kits, but I'll keep a little bit of coffee with them. This here, I cannot recall the name for this stainless steel bottle for the life of me. But basically it's a stainless steel bottle. This right here, I'm gonna give a solid A. Easy. I would take this one if I had my choice out of all three of these. Let's just say for the Zebra, I would take this kit right off the bat. Basically, it's a stainless steel bottle. It's painted black with high heat temp paint. You can go try to find it on YouTube how to do it. I think the Wilderness Outfitter does it. You don't want to get the paint around the lip at all, and you want to bake it. This one here was kind of pricey. I think I paid like $30 for this bottle, but it's worth every dime of it. I mean, even with the paint on it, you can see that I put it directly inside the fire. And what's kind of nice about it too is that you can purify your water directly and just put this in here. Obviously, you keep the plastic cover off. With this kit, I'll have a screen. And basically what the screen's for, if I'm bringing a Schaefer dish or a burner along, you can put that, you can mold it right inside there, light your Schaefer, and put your cup on there, you know, and you can boil up your water or cook your dinner, because obviously you can always use the cups to cook small game in there if you have a little bit left over, bacon, what have you. But like I said, this one here, I give it a solid A. I got a pouch for it too. I'm just gonna move this out of the way here for you. And same thing, water purifier in here with coffee and that titanium spork. Everything will be in here. Everything gets nested perfectly inside. I can either put it on my pack by the molly straps, I can hang it with the D-rings, or obviously you can just shove it right in your pack. The downfall with the stainless steel is that the weight wise, if you're concerned about the weight, it's gonna weigh quite a bit more than the plastic or the GSI, which you can't carry water in. So this is why I would go with this one here right off the bat. With the screen and the Schaefer dish you can get from the dollar store for $1. I've used them several times, and I usually don't carry these unless if I'm going hunting, and a lot of times I won't even carry this. I'll just carry one of my burners. It's because of the weight, and then obviously the smell. And I find that they don't heat your water as quick as you would kind of like it heated, I should say. Now with that said, most of the time I would bring my MSR burner. This here though, in a survival situation, you never want to ever depend on this. This is only for if you can't get tinder, if you can't hire or start a fire. That's strictly it. But you know, if you're just going out doing some field craft or time, you know, and you can't start a fire, it works great. Basically, if people don't know, it goes on one of these little gas and cans, and you screw them on. This here is an all season. MSR, they come out with, they have a red one too. Actually, this isn't even an MSR. This is a jet boil. But this is an all season, so if you live in a cold climate, that's what you want, or else it's not gonna light or stay lit, mostly when it's like really cold outside. Excuse me. Obviously with this takes up room in the pack, but it's worth it mostly for a survival bag. Just have it in there for like a last ditch effort. That's pretty much all I have to cover with my kits. Like I said, like with your kits, you want to keep everything nestled inside. Let's move the camera up. Sorry about my hand. You want to keep everything all nestled inside of however you're carrying it, instead of having a separate cup in your pack and then you have your bottle, etc. All you're going to be doing is going to be taking up more room, and then your weight of your pack's going to be shifty, which one or the other shoulder is going to be sore, and it's just a big hassle. So with your cook kits, your water kits, have it all in one. And this way, if you have to reach in there, you can grab it out, you're all good. Now obviously with these kits, you can't have food, you know, your 3 days worth of supply of food in there. That would obviously go in a separate bag, you know, or a separate pouch, separate bag, however your system is. But with this, you can just take this kit out of your pack, you can dump your pack, go, and then your water's covered. As everyone knows, water comes way before food. So with that said, if there's any questions, any comments, you know, post them below. And thank you for watching. And there will be more videos coming. It'll be more in depth. To me, this is kind of simple, and I know that there's a lot of people out there that's new to bushcrafting, survival, you know, what have you. And this is a great way to get started. I've had these kits for 3+ years, and they've never failed on me. I bought that zebra billy pot about 2 years ago, and I maybe used it 3 times. I always go back to one of these kits. But once again, I would always go with this kit right off the bat before any of the other kits. So once again, thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed and got something out of this.